Welcome to another episode of Jimmy Does Cross Stitch. Today I'm going to be working on my Christmas project, and I am super embarrassed because yesterday I shot a 32-minute video, clipped it together, and I just uploaded it to YouTube without fully checking. And then my wife was watching it yesterday to support me, and 9 minutes into it, it goes into slow-mo mode. And so it sounded like super slow, and it didn't understand a word I was saying. And that slow-mo mode lasted 22 minutes of my 32-minute video. And I was so embarrassed, I deleted the video because I was just laughing nonstop at myself for my not checking my work. And so for now on, I'm going to check my work, make sure everything's loaded right. So I'm working on my Christmas project video, and then right now I'm going to finish my string that I had going. You can see I got a part of the red. There's two different colors red. This one's like it's called scarlet, but copper. I'm going to work on the other ones. Once I finish the string, I'm going to show you how I start another string to change colors or whatever. So I'm going to finish this red color before I move on to any other colors. So let's get started. So you see I'm starting out with the string I was working on yesterday. I kind of just left it where it was. So let's finish this X. I'm going to pull it through. Completed that X. And if I look at my pattern, I'm only doing one side of the pattern because my project is so long. You can see I have all this other space I have to fill in. So once I finish this side, I'm going to move it over to the other ones. But right now, I want to finish it all. And so it's a smaller hoop than what I'm normally used to using. I use a 10-inch normally, but my hand is bigger than the actual frame. But it's more of a horizontal project, so I just want to get everything done. So there's 2 pages for my pattern. I can't show you my pattern because of copyright trademarks. And so it ends at these red blocks right here, going down, and then I'll move it over. So that's what I'm working on right now. And as you can see, I have my needle stuck through. And I always go right bottom to upper left. And you always want to keep your X's the same. My sister-in-law calls them karate chops. I just call it an X. So you can see I got that one right there. So let's figure out, it's hard to do it through my phone, through the glasses, and through my project. So you go up over here, you can see I'll pull all the way through, go all the way down in, complete that X. And you just want to follow the pattern. I have it to my right on a clipboard, and I'll just go through. Here's another one. You can see I'm coming through. Right there. Pull it through. Pull it tight to this upper end. And then you pull it through. And then periodically, I'll check the back of my project to make sure everything's looking right. You can see there's the back. Some people don't care about their backs. I do. And so I have some like knots here and there, but I mean, it's okay. I have to tell myself that it's okay. But I kind of look at it as a lot of people want to keep the outward appearance all beautiful, but on the inside, they're not whole. And so that's why I like to keep my back. I kind of think about it in the back end. And so I want to keep myself whole, keep myself clean, and make sure my project looks good. So I'll come up through here, then I'll go over to the top to finish my X. Let's pull it all the way through, just like that. And then let's look at my pattern to the right real quick. And now I skip one. I go here, then I'll finish it at the very end. So let's go up and over. You just follow the pattern. On my pattern, it calls for X's. And so you look at a color chart. X means whatever color, each symbol has a different color. And I use DMC. That's the brand name of the whoever makes the skeins. And some people call it skeins, some people call it skeins. I don't know. It's like tomato, potato type of deal. That came from Psych. They always did stuff funny. Instead of tomato, tomato, I did potato, tomato. And then you go through. And I'm going to show you more clips as I go further along. I don't want to bore you with the details, but I'm going to get to where I'm going to finish this string. I'm going to show you how I finish it, and then starting a new one. So you can see I got further along in my string, but I'm at the end. I don't have very much play. So what I'll do is I'll take the string, push it through, flip it to the other side. So you can see I don't have very much. And what you want to do is, there's no tying, but you put it underneath at least 4 strings without ruining your project. It's kind of difficult on the camera. So I'll go through. See, I got 1, 2, come on, 3, and 4. You could do more, but I just like to do at least 4. So you pull it through. Now you have a little excess. Now let's tie it. So what I'll do is I'll take my little scissors, and I'll just cut it at the base right there. I don't know if you can see that right there. Cut it. Bam. There you go. I finished that one string. So let's go grab another string real quick. So now I'm ready for a new string. Sorry, I keep my needle in my mouth because I'm ready. But what I'll do is I've already cut this. And right now there's 3 strands left of this one string. But I use a cubit. Cubit is from the tip of your fingers to the end of your elbow. But I'll go a little bit longer. So I take those, grab the end. So I measure it to about right here. Flip it over. And I'm really close. So you can see double. So since I have 3 strings left, normal strings come with 6 strings. So I'll take one out. See how I separated it? Pull it completely out. Then I'll save this little bunch for later. So I'll take it. The pattern calls for 2. So here's what I do. I'll take it. Take the very ends, put them together, just like so. Then I use the lick method. Some people use the little needle thing. That's how I started. But I'll grab the end, I'll put it flat. Now I have a flat, it's hard to tell, but there's like a little flat edge. I'll put my glasses on because I can't see little tiny things anymore. So I'll put my glasses on, and then I'll thread it. And the end's a little jagged, so let me cut it flat. So now it's flat. Take my needle, twist it a little bit, bam, it's threaded. Just like so. So you can see at the very end I have a loop. Just like that. You see that? That is awesome. So now I'm going to get started with this new thread or string. I need to learn the lingo. Please comment below. So I'm continuing with my pattern. I have my needle in hand with my thread. And let's just go through. I always go through the back. So let's go right here. If I could find the hole. When there's other colors mixed together, it's kind of hard to find the right hole. Pull it up. I don't pull it all the way through because you just have a loop. So you can see I have just enough loop left. Try to create some contrast. And what I do is I have just enough loop. So I'll go through, remember, bottom right to upper left, and I'll pull through. As you can see, I'm pulling through all the way until it starts to pull down. Then I'll put this needle end inside of this loop right here. Kind of see it. Put it through and it actually tugs all the way through. Now it looks like a stitch, but it's actually done. So it creates like a little knot. And I'll just go through, follow the pattern. Pattern calls for so many different colors, so many different things, and you're able to choose your own colors. I just, you know, since I'm starting out, I'm choosing the colors that it came with. The problem is I chose a fabric that is kind of light, and I was going to do snow. So this brighter white right here, it was supposed to be ecru, which is a little off-white. And so couldn't even see it. Couldn't even see the snow. So I should have chosen a darker color. Not too dark, because I still want to see the trees and everything, but wanted to like make the white go bright. So my sister had a skein of Blanc, which is Blanco white. So it's like brilliant white. And so it's starting to turn out, but you gotta kind of have to put it at a little angle to kind of see the little contrast at it. But I'm really enjoying this project. I'll probably do it again, but with like a darker color, maybe a blue. Some people actually stain the fabric, and so they could get whatever colors they want. As you can see, the pattern that I'm following, it looks like it was stained differently. So you can see the white comes out brilliantly and the trees, and it looks like a darker scene. And so also, I got all my little colors in here. I use popsicle sticks. Other people use things. And so the fabric actually comes in like a package like this. So what I did was I took the pattern and stuck it in there. So it's kind of like a little cute little way to keep my stuff. You can see ecru is that ecru? That's not ecru. One of them is ecru. And it was like, let me get there. Yeah, this is ecru. And so you can see it was hardly ever even matching with that. And so brilliant white is far better, in my opinion, for this color. And so you could choose whatever you want. And yeah, so I'm just going to be working on it all day. I got some other projects going on, like cooking dinner. But you could just do this. It's relaxing. You could watch a movie, listen to music, and it's just relaxing. It keeps your mind calm. And so that's what I like to do. Just kind of like makes my mind calm. I'm able to concentrate and get stuff accomplished and then still make something beautiful. Thank you for watching my Jimmy Does Cross Stitch Flosstube video about my Christmas pattern. Tips and tricks that I do. I just barely started in July, as my previous videos have said. I'm having fun doing it. These are my different projects. And so I hope you enjoy. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And then if you have any questions, I'll try my best to answer them on my next video. Thank you.